All right, guys, as I mentioned, going from Sync 3 to Sync 4 is 100% plug and play. You're going to retain all of your factory features. However, in some of the older Sync 3 vehicles, they will come with an outdated ACM that is not 100% compatible with Sync 4. Visit our website or our video page description to see if yours has the older ACM radio module or not. The newer vehicles have what's called the SiriusXM Platform X65. Those work plug and play with the Sync 4 system. If you happen to have the older system, we're going to give you the option to purchase this separately. It'll come with molded connectors, and it'll also come with a pre-programmed ACM to your vehicle. This will allow you to retain SiriusXM, but also add the Platform X65 to your vehicle, which includes mix mode presets. It's up to 6 pages of presets where you can add AM, FM, and SiriusXM presets all together. You'll actually get more stations available through SiriusXM subscriptions, better station identification and graphics. You also get album covers, amongst other things. So again, an optional upgrade for folks who want to retain SiriusXM in some of the older model Ford Sync 3 vehicles.
We're gonna start up at the top here with the center speaker, and this is just held in with some retaining clips. So a little panel tool will get this popped out, and that's going to expose 2 7mm screws, one on either side of that speaker. And I'm using a magnetic 7mm driver with a screwdriver because it's pretty tight in between the window here. All right, and once you have those screws out, you can remove the center cubby. It's also held in with some retaining clips. Just popping that straight up, and once you have that free, don't forget to unplug your little speaker connector back there, and then you can set this aside. All right, and now that exposes 2 7mm screws that are right at the top of your radio bezel. We'll get those out. And now this whole bezel is just held in with some retaining clips. We'll just pull to the rear, and that'll release those clips, and then we can just unplug all of our air conditioning or climate control connectors and the 2 plugs that we have up top here. All right, we can set this aside. All right, now we're ready to remove our screen, which is 6 7mm screws, 3 on either side. Pull those out. When you start to get around this area right here, that's where a magnetic bit really comes in handy, because they like to fall into the dash. All right, we can pull back, and we have our connectors on the back side of the radio that we can just unplug. The one right in the center is a lever type, so if you press down that button right in the center and pull on that lever, it'll slide itself right out of there.
All right, guys, this particular vehicle does not have the SiriusXM X65 platform. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and replace this ACM the customer has requested. Very easy to replace. It just slides right in there with some plug and play wiring. Anyone who does not have the SiriusXM X65 platform, we're going to send this harness. Now this is the one that's gonna plug into your Sync 4 APIM or module, and this is where your Sync 3 module plug would plug in. Coming off of it are some leads. Now if you're doing the 8-inch screen, you will not need this one. This is for the 12-inch, so you can zip tie that one away. You'll also have 2 more leads coming off of this harness. One of them says mates to FINT ACM, and the other one says mates to F-INT STL. So the ACM, the INT ACM harness is required. That's this harness here. You're literally just going to plug these in together and then just install this harness. Now it does come with some audio out RCA jacks here. That's not used or not needed in this particular application. It's used for a different application. By all means, use it if you need it. And then that other line coming off that says mate to the INT STL, this is a separate harness. Now, this won't be included with the kit. This is available on our website, and this allows you to retain or add SiriusXM Travel Link and Traffic. We're not going to install it in this video, but if you want it, you can order it separately on our website and just plug it in, and that will go into the back of the radio. Now, on the back of the radio, they are molded factory plugs, so your FINT ACM will plug in here. And if you want, you can order this separate, and the FINT STL will plug into here.
All right, to remove your current ACM module, it's just the 4 7mm screws on the outsides. Once you have those out, you can pull straight to the rear. Basically, you're just going to unplug all of the connectors. Just like that. Set this aside. All right, so now we're ready to install the X65 module. We'll grab our new pass-through harness. We'll plug that into the larger end connector, and the other end will go into the module. And that line that we're using is going to run to our APIM harness. I'm just going to feed that up so it doesn't get lost in there. Now I can plug in the rest of our connectors back here. All right, I'm going to slide it back in place. There is a guidance pin on the rear of your module that you're just going to want to make sure it's lined up. If it is not lined up, you're going to have some trouble seating it into where the 7 mils go back in. All right, and there you go. That's all ready to go.